if I'm not misunderstood, you have been in a long-term relationship. How long have you been with your girlfriend for?
4 years.
Wow, 4 years. Anyways, so we're talking to someone with a bit of experience in relationships.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry. I thought you meant as in the person on there.
We got questions, baby.
What would you, if you could give this person a name, it is a fella. If you could give them an anonymous name. Jeffrey. Okay, welcome, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Here we go. Chip's actually also on the lookout for some more ones. So if you see him looking at his phone, it's not because he doesn't care. It's just because he's keeping an eye out. But anyways, here we go. Hi, I want to remain anonymous. You are anonymous, Jeffrey. I got kind of a long story. It's not long. So I've been working at my job for nearly a year. I have this one coworker who I've become close with, but recently she's been talking to me about her sexual experiences more and more. Plus, since it's a moving job, I like to wear joggers and have caught her on occasion looking at my trooper. Right? Looking at her, the schlong. It said, how do I approach the situation? Here's the kicker. I'm turning 20 and she's 33, but she's really fit. Cheers. From
Lord of mercy.
America.
Lord of mercy. Now that's the story.
That's a good one, mate. I don't think I ever had that kind of experience when I was 20.
Have you ever?
The oldest
have you ever? Yeah, I was about to say, what's
probably
the
like
oldest?
28, and I was 19. I think that's the.
And I did
that's not
21
too
and
far
29.
off.
Yeah.
And we've spoken about your 15 seconds of glory with the slightly
21
older
and
woman.
29.
Yeah. But what would your advice be to this person? He feels like she's making a little move. He obviously finds her attractive.
Yeah. Shoot your shot, bro.
Shoot your shot.
That's a big.
Do you know what 2020's
A
taught
co-worker
us?
though. A co-worker.
Oh yeah, because you have to fill out HR forms and shit if it actually
Did he
goes
say?
somewhere.
Did he say where he works again?
What's that?
Did he say where he works?
No,
the corner.
at a moving company.
Oh, like a yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's difficult. End of the day, that's looking like a pork.
Yeah, a pork and cut.
When God or the universe presents a pork in front of you, ready and lined up, you
But
take
has it been presented? Like, it seems like it's still got a game.
It's looking very prime.
Let me tell you something. If a 33-year-old woman is talking to you about sexual experiences at a 20-year-old, she's looking for a pork and a half.
Yeah.
Like, she wants a bit of that young...
Go get that, Jeffrey.
I agree. I personally agree. Jeffrey, let's smash this.
Jeffrey,
Let's smash
start
it, yeah.
talking to her about your sexual experiences. That would be my advice.
Yeah.
And I bet you will see if she is on it, then she'll sort of come back with a response.
Bro, I guarantee you she's looking to teach him a few things.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And like a few undercover things.
Yeah.
Like what you're
few
thinking?
undercover
Couple handcuffs, plugs,
Oh,
all that.
I think at 33, mate, it could be looking like a pegging situation at
Yeah, it
33.
could be like a bondage thing and all that.
Yeah, anything.
I'd
Wait,
love to try that.
has anyone here been pegged before?
No, but I would love to try that.
I
you
don't
actually
let
be-
any. I don't let.
Wait,
anyone
pegging
near
is where you get it
anyone.
from behind.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where you
no,
take it.
No,
Yeah.
I would like to do the bondage thing, but not the pegging.
Have you ever done any bondage stuff?
No, nothing because
That was convincing.
No, I was just coughing because I've got corona.
Right.
But I don't. No, I've done nothing. I had a girlfriend for 3 years and I've done nothing super crazy.
No, whoa. That's
more of a
that's
reason.
That's the.
Once you're
we
comfortable
just,
with
well,
someone,
we just never did anything crazy. Nothing too crazy.
well, there's plenty of time for it, Chip. There's plenty of time
But
for
now I think whoever's the next in line
it. To the throne.
whoever is getting the prime chip on. I'm in my,
Yeah.
I've shifted up now. I've gone from gear 4 to straight to gear 6.
Yeah, I love that.
Straight
Yeah,
to gear
and we're
6.
driving a
on it.
Lamborghini here, so she's gonna get the full pelting. Yeah. So if you're interested,
that.
you know, mixed
Anyways.
race and all that.
Oh Lord.
I've got a good question. It's a bit more of a mix-up as well. It's quite a serious one, but it's
Yeah,
a
go
good
ahead.
one. You got a name for this guy?
Is it a fella?
It's a fella. It's a fella.
Horatio.
Horatio. Ooh.
Horatio.
Isn't that
okay.
the guy off of CSI?
Oh, get him on the
if-
mic! Get him on the mic!
If you didn't hear that,
He just said, "Isn't that what you do on Twitter?"
Horatio.
That was good.
Damn,
was
he's got
good.
red because he knows he
Yeah,
just dropped
it was his birthday the other day. Look,
Yeah.
he's so excited.
Happy
You love
birthday. He's wearing his Frank Ocean t-shirt.
it. All right, here we go. Go on,
Anyway.
hit us.
Hi lads,
Horatio.
love the podcast. Remember, it's a bit more of a serious one
Yeah.
actually. I'm currently
Oh, I
really
gave him the
close
wrong
to a
name for
girl. It's okay,
Sorry.
but we are not together at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we met, we did the porking.
Yes, my guy.
So he still loves porking. And I'm really starting to like her and think she likes me too. The issue is I have pretty bad schizophrenia. Brackets, voices and delusions, all that shit, which often affects my life, as you can imagine. So if you didn't know, that's what it is. And she doesn't know yet. Should I tell her now early on, or wait until we are potentially together and maybe risk her telling her too late? If I tell her now, she could tell all her mates and don't want that to happen. What's your advice? I already know what I'm going to say here.
Okay, before you say anything, I want to lay out my thoughts as to why it would be good to tell her before and why it may be good to tell her a little bit later on. In my opinion, telling before, like you said, she might get the wrong idea of it and not fully grasp how severe it is or whatever it might be. And like you said, she might just not think that it was serious enough and go tell all her friends, and maybe that's something that you don't want out there. So that would be my concern. But the thing is, if you leave it too late and she's then in a relationship, then I feel like she might say, "Oh, how come I haven't heard?" I don't know. Maybe you tell her right soon, early in the relationship. I ain't got the answer. Reeve, what are your thoughts?
You battled a lot of different.
Do you know what I'm saying? But that's what he's thinking. He's thinking what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, I think you got to be open
early doors
at the start, because it's one of those that not necessarily the longer you leave it, but the more the longer you leave it without telling her, the more
of a thing it becomes.
Yeah, that she wouldn't understand what it really is. But if you just go, right, I've got this, I've got X, Y, Z. This is me.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it, baby.
Yeah, literally. What are your thoughts on this, Chip?
Because it's a serious thing. I have a family member with it, and like when he got it, he was like 30 something, and I knew him all the way up my life. He was my cousin. I knew him. Yeah. I used to chill with him whenever I see him. He was a really nice guy. And then eventually, Mum was just like one day, like, he's got schizophrenia now. Yeah. Bang. Next thing I know, he's asked to go for a cigarette or something in the hospital, and he's jumped out of a window because he's
mad.
Yeah, of course. He's not died. He's fine. Yeah. But yeah, like it is a serious thing, and if it gets bad, it gets bad. It can get really bad. So it's a case of he needs to know for a start of his situation. Is he got really bad schizophrenia, or is it just, is it okay? Is he dealing with it? Is he going to be able to deal with it? And is it worth him getting in a relationship where he's not going to affect her?
But it's also important. For him to say. The detail and level, because otherwise she can extrapolate that it's worse than it is and be like, yo, you're right. Because if you don't tell them the full extent of the condition, then it's just left for the person to. Because basically, I had a cold once. Go Google symptoms and go blah blah blah.
Not quite the same. But...
No. What I'm saying is, if given left to her imagination, she could blow it so far out of proportion.
Yeah,
it's
it could go anywhere, way worse.
But explain that cold thing, because I know what you're getting.
So what I'm saying is, like, I've Googled a cold, gone, my symptoms, blah, blah, blah. Looking down, I've got like type 2
cancer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Always the case.
I've got all of these things.
When you Google
I should be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously, if you leave it to the person on the other end, they're just going to blow it so far out of proportion that it's probably not. It's so beyond what it actually is.
So what you're saying is, I think between the three of us, we agree. Tell them early doors, but be very specific. Don't just say, by the way, I have schizophrenia.
Yeah.
I think you have to go to them and say, how exactly, how severe is it? Is it mild? Yeah. These are the things that you experience, and be very open about it. Yeah. And I think that's the best way to go.
Yeah, you can't get into a relationship and then just drop that you're a schizophrenic on them. Like as scared as you may be to say that because it's affected your life, you can't do that.
Yeah.
If you have a problem or something they need to know.
You were right, by the way. That was a deep question.
That was mad. And I almost feel like we're not qualified because we chat about shagging.
I feel like sometimes you need to bring it. I feel like today was the right moment because we spoke about some serious stuff. Now it's Carl's turn.
So that was a good one, though.
That was good. Thank you for that question,
Horatio.
Thank you for that question. Appreciate it. Good luck as well. Take our advice.
Yeah. Well, take our advice if you want to take it. Yeah.